From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Louie Varland. How about a report on him, Chris?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Not even close there. So here we go in Game 6. That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for
him. And another ball. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Cal Raleigh.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the 1-0. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To Jimenez. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Two outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double and a really good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is going to go. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Gets under it and pops it up. Jimenez in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, George Springer.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's the DH, Nathan Lucas. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup they're rolling out there for this must-win game. Singy, this offense has been red hot in the postseason.
Well, when your backs are against the wall, you hope the offense can come through and lift you, and certainly they've been productive at the plate. Today would be a really bad time for those bats to go silent.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man aboard, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk, drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. See you later. And Captain Kirk goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. This one popped up and a foul ball. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He's safe out with a bunt single. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Bunts it in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. We're in the sixth game of this American League Championship Series. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Varland back to work.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Late swing, fouled off. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So up next, J.P. Crawford. First offering misses badly for ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Not close with that one. 3-0. Look at the stop. Off balance feed. There's one and two. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Dominic Canzone. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missed. Two out, space is empty. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Down the middle for a strike. Full count now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's in there. It's 0-1. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's George Springer. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
It in on the warning track.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Toss to Naylor. 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin buried it out of here.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Puts a bunt down. Picks it up with a bare hand. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Gets the bunt down the right side. He'll do it himself. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. That misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Rodriguez in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
And that misses as well. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and there's one down. Cal Raleigh will hit next. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one not close, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Man at second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the Mariners DH. Jorge Polanco doubled his first time. And ball 1. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. That one finds the zone, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Ball 1 there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Rivas, the lead runner, out at second. Polanco on at first with 2 down. And he boots it. Still able to fire over, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Mariners 2. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's going to be Addison Barger. And a sac bunt here. Suarez whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, singled and scored his first time. Trying to move him over here. Goes to first. Safe. And there are runners at the corners. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. Out of the 4th, now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. That
One
misses.
ball.
Ball
Okay.
one.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And another ball.
No strike.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Three-two. And that one hammered. That's back. That's not coming back. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's even up.
Two balls. One strike.
That one missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside, and that is ball 4. So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And there's a ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Suarez on at first, nobody out. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. Fires to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
And zone in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one misses, and now 2-0. And that's outside. Man at first, one away. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Walked his first time. Not even close there. Ball one. And another ball, Varland. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
One out, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time, and they got him. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and that's ball three. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball
One ball,
one, no
no
strikes. Two outs and one in scoring position. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch. Way high there. And now 3-0. Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is fouled back. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Rogers Center, and now the DH, Nathan Lucas. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That one ripped. Going down. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Gilbert is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Wu.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 1 out, nobody on. Dalton Varsho digs in now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Not in time. That's a bunt single. So digging in, Ernie Clement.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. Bunting, and he pops it up. And that'll do it. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 8-5. We're in the 6th game of this American League Championship Series. And now, Jorge Polanco. Varland back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game. Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
And there's a ball. And that misses as well. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Billy. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And another ball. That one not close. And now 3-0. First and second, no outs. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series. And there's the automatic. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair. Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Barker sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And that one upstairs, ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Polanco over at second. Naylor at first. 2 out of the inning. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Dominic Canzone would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
There's a strike, and it's 3-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk snags it, and that is that. Mariners leave a couple, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Nathan Lucas. 1 for 3. Sack bunt towards third, and that's foul. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Puts a bunt down. Suarez gets it to first, and there are 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Bunts it towards the mound. Slings to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 9-5. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Canzone, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
That's the ball. 3-0.
Center field. Varsho under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Leo Rivas. Ball one there.
No strike.
And another ball. The Jays leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Outside, and that is ball 4. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know,
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Kevin Gausman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. That one missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Now here is Cal Raleigh, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gausman throws over. Rodriguez back easily. Not close with that one, and that is ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Off the mark there, and that's ball two. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That one hammered center field. Varsho moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Rivas on third. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. That one missed. Now 3-0. Josh Naylor in the on deck circle. On the ground to first, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Jays 9 and the Mariners 5. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. This one popped up. And there's one away. Now, Ernie Clement. Popped up. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barker. 0 for 3 in this one. And that bunted towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Bunting gets it down to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike. 2-0.
That one missed. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. First pitch misses. The Mariners down by 4 late here in Game 6.
Whoa. 2 balls, no strike.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Hard hit left side. To first. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series.
Three balls, no strike.
That one deep left field, and forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 9-6.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. Foul ball. Foul ball there. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Canzone, the next to hit, takes outside. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Crawford off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. Leo Rivas waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Smash to the left side. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-6 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luke Jackson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. And the batter is George Springer. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 11-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 12-6. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Jackson won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizzardo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
That's a base hit, and the postseason success continues for him. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a sac bunt here. Naylor. Off balance feed, there's one. On the first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Puts a bunt down. And safe at first, a bunt single. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. And he pops up the bunt. Naylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Rivas. Gosman back to work. And ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Man at first, nobody out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. Rivas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0. And a strike in there.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Two balls, no strike.
The M's with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one missed. That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Clement pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. And that one upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. Springer going back. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Mariners 6. Back now in Toronto. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So, man aboard, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And at first, Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Trying to move him over here. Naylor. Off balance feed. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Naylor. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. A towering shot to center. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 15-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edward Bizzardo gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. And he lays one down the left side. Suarez zips it across. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. So a man at first. Randy Arozarena will hit next. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. First and second, no outs. Late here in game 6. That misses. Ball 2. And another ball. Sliced hard but foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Blue Jays up big in this one. We're here in game 6 of the American League Championship Series. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Naylor at second. Arozarena at first. One gone. Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. And ball one to the right fielder. And there's a ball.
No strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. Springer racing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2-1 now. And that's down and away. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The Mariners down to their final strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rip towards third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
What they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Turn pain away. New watch, the color just brought to me. Appearance in the face. New back, they ghost to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. One plastic taking my coat for me. I blast a glass to throw it. Shit, on the dope for me. Locally, I be low speed. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the earth to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns,